Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, November 14th. Here's what's happening. At the U.S. Bishops' Conference in Baltimore, the bishops have formally barred Catholic hospitals from performing transgender-related surgeries, reaffirming earlier guidance that such procedures violate church teaching. The bishops said care for patients with gender dysphoria must ease suffering while respecting the body's natural design. The Catholic Health Association welcomed the update, saying it aligns with long-standing clinical practice and upholds human dignity. The directive allows medical intervention only when a body part is diseased, not to alter sexual characteristics. The move follows recent federal actions restricting transgender procedures for minors. Also at the Baltimore meeting, U.S. bishops were briefed on the promises and risks of artificial intelligence. Notre Dame theologian Paul Schurz said AI can support healthcare, education, and ministry, but warned it cannot replace human judgment, compassion, or authentic relationships. He cautioned that biased data, over-reliance on algorithms, and misuse in schools or pastoral work pose serious dangers. Schurz told the bishops that AI offers new opportunities, but the church must guide its use to protect human dignity. Lawyers for New York Attorney General Letitia James and former FBI Director James Comey have requested that a judge throw out their criminal indictments. They claim the appointment of Lindsay Halligan as the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District is unlawful. At a hearing yesterday, a lawyer for the Trump administration said Attorney General Pam Bondi's awareness of the material facts was all that was needed to ratify Halligan's appointment. The judge didn't make a ruling, but is expected to by Thanksgiving. The FAA has frozen flight reductions now that the government has reopened. Flights have been cut due to staffing shortages as air traffic controllers have had to work without pay and many were calling in sick. More cuts were planned until President Trump signed off on ending the shutdown Wednesday night. The FAA says it will monitor staffing levels as controllers start to receive their back pay. However, issues do remain as nearly 1,000 flights were canceled and over 800 were delayed yesterday. And Pope Leo XIV has urged careful discernment of reported supernatural phenomena on Thursday, warning that believers can slip into superstition without prudent evaluation. Speaking to a Vatican conference on mysticism, he said authentic spiritual experiences must align with church teaching and emphasize union with God rather than dramatic visions or ecstasies. The Pope stressed that extraordinary events are secondary to virtue and should neither drive nor disqualify sainthood causes. And that's the news this morning. I'm Matthew Handley.